Hey Pisces, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ray. Today we'll be looking at your detailed tarot reading predictions for April 2023. So let's get started. Okay, Pisces, starting off with the Page of Pentacles in your current situation. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There might be an age gap involved in this relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. Take it how it resonates. It could be a relationship with a family member if there are kids involved, or it could be a relationship with a friend, a friendship. This person might be younger than you, or there could be some emotional immaturity involved. So take it how it resonates. I feel like a lot of you are focused on yourselves right now, focused on your career, your education, your finances, possibly your home life for some of you. And this is a period of time where you need to kind of stay grounded right now and think about things practically, because it kind of feels like you're in a waiting period with this Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. It feels like you're feeling frustrated, Pisces, because you're feeling stuck right now, or you're feeling like things are moving very slowly or slower than you wanted them to. You're not seeing the results that you wanted. They're not coming to you as fast as you expected them to. Don't overthink it, okay? This is a learning experience for you. As long as you keep growing and healing and learning, you will come out of this on the other side. In your crossing, you have the moon. You could be dealing with another Pisces, but I'm seeing this as your energy, so take it how it resonates. Your advice for April is you deserve love, you are lovable, and I feel like that's something that you've forgotten, Pisces, because we have a lot of heavy energies on the table. The moon, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. If you've been trying to do a lot of shadow work lately, you need to be proud of yourself for that because it's not easy. Okay, especially if you've been through some very difficult things in life, whether this is childhood trauma that you are exploring or negative toxic patterns from previous relationships that you're trying to figure out, like, why do you attract certain types of people? And it's because you need to learn a lesson here, and until you figure out what that lesson is, you're just going to keep repeating the same old patterns, especially with that Wheel of Fortune there. And it feels like you've kind of finally like come to realize that something in your life needs to change, and you're open to learning that experience now. Diving deep into your subconscious to resolve your inner issues. I'm seeing a lot of deception around you right now with the Moon card and the Seven of Swords, and I'm seeing a lot of confusion surrounding this connection if this involves another person. Or again, this could just be you doing like questioning yourself, questioning the way that you act and make certain decisions, and what kind of behaviors lead you to act the way that you do. But I'm seeing you going through a lot of intense energies relating to your past in April, and really trying to figure out what it is that you want and you need. At your base, you have the Two of Pentacles. Again, I feel like you're focused on getting your balance back, Pisces, okay? Some of you are keeping busy right now, keeping yourselves distracted with work, with your career and finances, especially because we have a lot of coins on the table, the Page, the Two, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you are putting in hard work right now. And the more you focus on your sense of ambition and your goals, the more confident you feel. Like that's something that's helping you move through this healing phase. Focusing on what you can control instead of what you can't. Feels like you're managing daily affairs right now. And I'm also seeing, in terms of that shadow work, some of you are trying to figure out where your priorities lie. Like, are you focusing on the wrong things? Trying to find that sense of inner balance as well, in terms of exploring yourself and your issues. I also feel like some of you have a choice to make, especially with this Page of Pentacles here. For some of you, there could be a past person coming back around for an attempted reconciliation. I'm seeing somebody offering you this apology, Pisces. And I'm kind of seeing you weighing the pros and the cons in your head and trying to figure out how to make this decision. Especially if there was deception with this person in the past, with the Moon card and the Seven of Swords here. I feel like there's a lot of trust issues when it comes to this person. In your past, you have the Six of Pentacles. Now, I am hearing a side message for some of you in terms of career and finances There could be some sort of financial increase coming for you, Pisces, some sort of inheritance or a raise. For some of you, this could be a promotion. And that should be a sign that the work that you're doing is paying off, okay? Even if this is more just about you doing the inner healing work, I feel like you are starting to see those results. Especially with this image here. Like I said before, I feel like you're trying to figure out what are your priorities. And you have a goal in mind and you're aiming for something and you're very focused on getting what you want. And opening up that flow is going to increase your sense of emotional prosperity. Because I feel like the lesson here is about balance, like I said with this Two of Pentacles, because with this Six of Pentacles is about like equality, giving and taking. I feel like in terms of personal relationships, all of your connections have been imbalanced, Pisces. That's what I'm hearing for you. It's always you being the giver and the other person taking advantage of your kind nature. And a lot of you need to try to find a balance in your connections where the other person gives back to you equally. In your crowning thoughts, you have the Six of Cups. Like I said, I feel like there could be a past person coming back around here to offer you an apology. And it's bringing up a lot of like issues from the past for you, okay? For some of you, this might not be a literal person coming back around. Like I said with that Moon card, if you're just kind of doing a lot of shadow work and a lot of healing right now and focused on yourself, this could be you really reevaluating your own past. Like situations from the past being brought back so that you can face them and try to figure out, what was this meant to teach me? Like, what was I supposed to learn from this? How do I take this experience and improve myself in the future? In your immediate future, you have the Four of Wands, okay? You want that commitment, you want that marriage, that family life, that permanent relationship. But I feel like all of your previous relationships were on very shaky foundations, Pisces. The two of you couldn't build together because, again, there was an imbalance in these connections. For some of you, this could also be about your parents or the way that you were raised somehow affecting your attachment style or your love language. And that's something that you're kind of exploring within yourself. For some of you, this has to do with like your home in terms of the family that you grew up with and what you learned about relationships through your parents. And you're kind of like trying to face those demons within yourself and figure out, how was I influenced growing up that makes you think a certain way about relationships and about love. I feel like a lot of you, your goal right now, okay, what you're aiming for is this Four of Wands, this sense of happiness and home and coziness. But that strong foundation that you're looking for might not necessarily be something that another person can give you. Some of you need to ask yourselves, do you know how to make yourself happy? People don't just say love yourself because it's cute and poetic or because it's trendy, it's because it's true. A lot of people don't realize that if you're incapable of loving yourself, you're going to project that insecurity onto the people that you're in relationships with. If you don't have a healthy relationship with yourself, you automatically will never have a healthy relationship with anybody else, and that's why this is so important. You have the Hermit here. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. You've been doing a lot of reflection lately, Pisces, and that's a good thing, okay? Don't stop that healing process, okay? Keep doing that reflection because you are headed in the right direction, okay? There's still a lot of positive energy on the table here, especially with that Four of Wands, okay? You are capable of learning how to make yourself happy. You are capable of remembering that you are lovable because you do deserve love. And I feel like that's something that you're struggling with right now, Pisces. And that's something that you need to remember, is being able to look in this mirror and see yourself smiling. It feels like you've been doing a lot of soul searching, especially if you've been single for a while now or taking a break from dating to try and figure yourself out. If there was deception with this person in the past, or if this is something that you're still healing from, some of you, I'm hearing, you could be finding out the truth about this person, especially if they're coming back around. Like there was something here, especially if there was deceptive energies between the two of you in the past, like I said, with that imbalance or that shaky foundation. If you suspected that this person was lying to you or hiding something from you or keeping secrets about something, you're going to find out what that was. In the other person's perspective, they are coming through as the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, this could be a karmic connection, and that's why this is so difficult for you to understand or to move forward or to learn from, because there is a lesson here that you need to learn, okay? Defending karmic connections for a second, they're not always toxic, first of all. All that that means is that the two of you had some sort of connection in a past life. It didn't work out back then, so you decided to try it again in this lifetime. I know not everybody believes in past lives, so take it how it resonates, but karmic connections do tend to be very intense, emotionally and mentally speaking, because there is that unresolved lesson between the two of you that you need to learn. And if the two of you can learn to grow and heal and change together, then you can resolve that karma and that trauma. But I feel like but even in terms of your own karma, Pisces, I feel like the truth here with this Hermit card is that something in your life needs to change. That might be your type. If your type is not good for you, this might be the way that you approach relationships. Some of you, again, it has to do with your parents. Did your parents teach you how to have a loving relationship, how to have a healthy relationship? What was your parents' relationship like? Are you a child of divorce? What did you learn from them? Do you come from a broken home? There is some sort of karma here that you need to deal with. There is something that you need to focus on. You have the Three of Swords here. I can feel that you're in pain, Pisces, okay? And this might not even have been the message that you wanted to hear, to be honest. But I've been through this Three of Swords before, okay? I've been through this deceptive energy before. I had to go through my own dark night of the soul. So even if you think this message sounds insensitive, trust me, I feel you, and I know what I'm talking about, okay? There might still be a lot of heartbreak and pain and rejection that you're holding on to. In your outcome, you have the Seven of Swords. Again, I feel like there's some sort of deception around you right now, Pisces. For some of you, this could be a past person coming back around. For some of you, it might not necessarily be like an ex. This could be an on-again, off-again relationship, I'm hearing, especially with this Wheel of Fortune here. Like the two of you are constantly going in circles. But there's something here that you need to let go of. That's the only way that your life is going to change, okay? And again, with this Hermit card here, I feel like if there has been some sort of secret being kept with you, you're going to figure out the truth, okay? Because the Hermit is about truth, but the Seven of Swords is about secrets. So I'm seeing something shocking coming your way here for some of you in April, okay? And it might feel like, for some of you, this might just be your inner truth. You know what I mean? If you're trying to figure things out right now. It might just be you having this spiritual awakening, like this aha moment, this epiphany, this realization of exactly what you've been looking for. For some of you, this might not necessarily be a bad secret. This could be a really good thing. But it feels like whatever confusion you're experiencing right now, there needs to be like a light shed on that pain, you know what I mean? Because it feels like right now you're just kind of repeating toxic cycles. And in order to break that cycle, in order to make that change, something here has to be realized. Clarifying the moon is the Page of Pentacles again. This is why I pull from different decks, Pisces, okay? We have the Page of Pentacles twice here from two different tarot decks to get those signs and synchronicities in there, okay? Basically, the universe confirming the message and saying, I meant what I said. You're going through a spiritual awakening right now, okay? And spiritual awakenings are not pretty, okay? They are difficult. They are painful. They are intense. Remember to try your hardest to keep your feet on the ground as you do this shadow work, because the universe is going to put you through the ringer. You're going to be tested again and again and again. This is a growth period for you. This is a time for you to do some self-exploration and really learn all that you can about who you are and who you want to be and what you need. Clarifying the Three of Swords is the Four of Pentacles. I'm getting multiple messages here. So for some of you, there's like a weird aspect of like conservatism that's coming through here. This is just a side message for some of you. Some of you are experiencing pain in hiding yourselves with this Hermit card here, looking in the reflection, like literally looking in the mirror, not being happy with who you are. And again, I feel like for some of you that has to do with the way that you were raised. If you come from a very conservative household, or if you were taught to believe in things for political or religious reasons. For some of you are learning how to love yourselves. Some of you are learning how to love yourself through being yourselves more. And then you have to ask, that also begs the question, who are you, Pisces? Who are you? And again, if you were raised in a conservative household, I'm just going to say this message is not going to resonate with all of you, but this might have to do with sexuality. If you were taught that being a certain way or being a certain type of person was bad, you might be realizing that you no longer believe in that, or that it's not something that resonates with you. And there might be a fear here in being who you really are or who you were meant to be because of the way that you were raised. That's not going to resonate with all of you. For a lot of you, I feel like this is just a general controlling energy in your life that is causing this pain. You might be the one with control issues, and that's something that you need to fix about yourself. This could be controlling parents, like I said, or a really toxic friend group. This could be a very controlling ex, okay, or a current person for some of you. I hope you heard that ding, by the way. That was confirmation that this message is for you. My phone just went off. I hope the camera picked up on that. And there's an aspect here of like needing stability that you've never had before. You know what I mean? And again, for a lot of you with this Four of Wands here, I feel like part of your journey is figuring out how to create that stability for yourself first before you can find it with another person. If there is a past person coming back around here, I feel like this is a test, okay, with this Wheel of Fortune card, because like I said, you're going through a spiritual awakening right now, Pisces, and you will be tested. That test might be in the form of a past person being brought back to you to see if you've actually learned the lesson, if you can break that toxic cycle with them. And for some of you, there's an aspect here of like, this person is, you can tell that this person is still playing games with you because they're still keeping things close to the chest. You know what I mean? Like, this person is not opening up emotionally. They might just want to like sweep this Three of Swords under the rug. Like, this person, especially with this emotionally immature energy with this Page of Pentacles, I feel like this person is still not ready to take responsibility for their actions or give you a real apology. Like, they just want to ignore the fact that they caused you this pain, and they keep hanging back emotionally. It feels like talking to a wall. Clarifying the Seven of Swords is the Tower. Again, we have two cards about change now. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. Both of these cards are about change. Very fast, abrupt, sudden, unexpected change from the Tower. You are having a Tower moment, like I said, Pisces, okay? You are going through a spiritual awakening. And I've been there before. It's going to be scary, okay? It's going to catch you off guard. It's going to literally feel like everything is falling apart. Let the Tower fall, okay? Because when the dust settles, you get to rebuild. And that's the best part. In terms of the past person, again, I feel like you're going to realize the truth about this person. Like, there's some sort of secret coming out here that you need to hear, whether you want to hear it or not, and it might hurt you, okay? But this is the catalyst for that spiritual awakening that you need, okay? And it's going to push you in the right direction and make you a better person. Trust me. Okay, Pisces, I feel like those were the messages that you needed to hear for April 2023. You can comment down below if this message resonates, or like this video to let me know. That engagement helps me a lot. If you haven't already, you can subscribe to this channel and click that bell if you never want to miss a tarot reading from me. You can follow me on all my socials if you want to. I post a lot of stuff on there that you're not going to see on YouTube. Links will be in the description box below if you're interested, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye, Pisces.